this will shock you. My best moments in the judiciary were every day, because every day I discovered something about the judiciary, and I went home laughing, although it was serious. That it's like, you know, what kind of place is this? You know, what's the first time I got there, people were running away from me, you know, on the corridor. You know, so I get to the corridor and I see people running. And sometimes when you meet somebody on the corridor and they can't run away, then they freeze. Every moment, I can tell you, tied with the transformation was laughable, but then I knew this cannot happen. This has to be changed. It's like once I went to the chambers of some judge, a woman, and I saw she had 5 flasks of tea earlier on, and so I went back and asked, you know, it's tea for everybody in the judiciary. They said, what are you talking about? We don't have tea. I said, why would somebody have 5 flasks of tea? How much? and immediately after that, we said we're going to have family tea in the judiciary once a month. You know the CJ's court, the grass area there. So we would go there and have tea. The judges initially boycotted, you know, because they were always aloof. They didn't see how they could have teas with lesser mortals and so forth. And after a while, you know, they got used to it. But, and that's laughable, because why would you have 5 flasks when you're secretary? Maybe
go bad.
You know. The other story was when I was sworn in and I got to the office. At Kenya Human Rights Commission and the Ford Foundation, we always worked as a family. So I see the secretaries and I just asked them, what's your name? And they froze. They froze. I mean, you know, people didn't ask secretaries what their names were. And the Penina who makes tea for the Chief Justice, she has been there for that 5 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
For that 5 years. And then she brought the tea. And when I asked her, you know, what is your name? This is a woman who is in her 60s. She almost dropped the tray. So there are many of those stories that kept me amused, but also they were inspiring in the sense that I realized this culture, this judicial culture, has to be humanized, right? You know, so that people don't feel that wakubas, you know, demigods. Because you see, how can I tell you that I'll give you justice if I'm not treating the cleaners properly, I'm not treating the workers properly, or even the secretaries you work with, if you become aloof and bewildered. So it's I would say
It shocked
every moment right to the end, when my own court, the Supreme Court, became dramatic. That was also a laughable moment.